Hello shoppers out there, it's a brand new week, so you guys know what that means. It's a new week with lots of new adventures to be had, and I'm going to be taking you guys along on my adventures that I get up to this week. It's Monday and I had work doing 9 till 3, so I got myself up early, ready for work, and had some bear cuddles, listened to a bit of music, and then I headed off to work. I was on my way up to work, I was listening to music on my headphones, and it's a little bit of a chilly morning, but at least it wasn't raining, thankfully. And I popped to the Co-op and got myself a pain au chocolat for my breakfast from the Co-op bakery, and they are so delicious. And also got myself a drink for work. I then had my pain au chocolat whilst on my way to work. I then got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and got my drink out that I got from the shops and stuff for work, and had a bit of that. And it was me and one other colleague on shift, so I got the open done with my colleague I was on shift with, and then it got a little bit busy as we had lots of people coming in for coffees and for breakfast. And despite it being really miserable and raining, it got really busy and lots of people were coming in soaked by the rain. It was insane. And so I was running lots of food and drinks, did lots of food and drink orders, and even did a few bits of coffee making. And then it calmed down a little bit, so I did a massive clean up. And then my colleague who I was on shift with had their lunch break and then was doing the orders as well. So I was just doing some drinks making and cleaning tables inside as well as outside, as when it hadn't rained we had some people sat outside, so I had to clean the tables out there as well and try to avoid the rain. And then I finished at 3, I then clocked off and I went off to the Coffee Lab, one of my favourite little coffee shops in High Street, and I got a chai latte and a bit of millionaire shortbread from there, and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious. I then just chilled in there for a little bit, and then I went off and had one of the charge shops. I went into one of the book shops. I love the smell of old books so much. Then I went off into one of the other cafes and saw my mate who was in there. I had a chat with them, and I got 2 mirror selfies from there. The mirrors and wallpaper in there are so pretty. I then went off down to the flower shop and I got some flower sets in there that I'll show you guys. They've always got such beautiful bouquets of flowers in there, and I was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeepers in there, and then I got some plant sets from there and I'll show you guys those. Jugged in there, all of the plants in the window, and all the succulents and cactuses and pretty patterned leaves. I then got a snap of this little section of the flower shop where they got a load of Christmas stuff out, and I'll show you guys that. Not long now, I think it's only like 45 days or something like that, which is crazy. 15 working days. It's crazy how quick it's going. I mean, I can't believe it's the 10th of November already. We're in double digits in November. Literally, Christmas is going to be here in a blink of an eye. It's insane how quick it's going. I then went off and had a look at some more of the shops. Had a quick look at Aldi's Best Buys. Got to be done. Love looking at Aldi's Best Buys. And then I headed off back to work as we were having a drinks and menu training session. So we got in there and we had the meeting, and then this lady came in and said, I'm doing flu jabs for those at risk or who'd like them, and we working in a restaurant are always like serving people, so it's good to like get it done because you don't want to be getting bugs and stuff. So I was like, yeah, sure. So quite a few of us got it done. Staggered a little bit and your arm's going to ache for a little bit, so it was a bit sore, but it was over the jiff, and yeah, I don't mind needles, to be honest. I didn't really feel it that much. I then dropped off a letter to Jigsaw that my boss had been given for him to fill out for them about having some sentry boxes in around my town in restaurants and things like that for people who might get a bit overstimulated or feel a bit anxious, and it will help calm them down, which is a great idea, and we were on board with that. And then I was just chatting with Hattie, the course leader of the youth club that I work at, and I was like, see you tomorrow night, because we're off to the gym tomorrow for a bit of physical education, and I can't wait. Going on the treadmill or the running machine, I always love doing that. And then I got picked up by my dad, got home and ended up having a little bit of a nap. I think being injected with a bit of this flu with the flu jab to help me stop me from getting it, kind of wiped me out a little bit. Also, it was a bit achy, and I'm also just very tired, and I think I've got a bit of a cold still, so it didn't mean to sleep. I was just I couldn't keep my eyes open. I then had my tea, and for my tea I had a macaroni cheese with these chicken Kiev things on the side with garlic sauce in, which are and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious. I was there just watching a lot of TV with my mum and dad and younger sister, and we were watching this police car chase thing. I then had some cuddles with Bear, and I can't believe he's going to be one soon. It's insane, and I can't believe we've almost had him for a whole year, which is crazy. It feels like we've always had him now. He's just fitted so well. I then finished writing my journal entry for today, read some of If This Gets Out, worked on some illustrations that was colouring some of those in, and then I was just getting my outfit ready for tomorrow, as I'm going out with Sarah, my besties I've known since college. We're finally going to get to have a catch up, so I've just got I'm going to wear tomorrow sorted out. I like to plan my outfits for each day anyway, but so I got that sorted out just so I know what I'm going to wear the next day, so I don't have to rush about trying to find what I'm going to wear. It'll be nice and organised. So got that sorted out, and I'm looking forward to wearing that. Got a nice jumper to wear. Bloody love jumpers. Sweater weather is my favourite thing ever. One of my favourite things about autumn is sweater weather. I then finished writing my journal entry for today, put it away, had some cereal, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Home Away UK Saves and Big Brother, and to see with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday, and I got up early, showered and changed, ready to go meet Sarah for a mile catch up, one of my besties, and I had some toasted coffee for breakfast, listened to a bit of music, and was having some bear cuddles as he was going off to get the snip. Not really what you want when it's your birthday the next day, not the early birthday present that you'd like. So my dad took him off to the vets to have the snip, and me and my mum were just watching a little bit of TV. I then headed off to go get the bus, and the bus took forever to arrive, and I felt like I was never going to get to the mall to meet with Sarah. And then on the way to the mall there was traffic, and there was roadworks, and it was just a bit of a nightmare. I then got to the mall, and whilst on my way to meet up with Sarah in the food court where we normally always meet, I got a snap of some beautiful wreaths and scented pine cones they had on little display, and it smelled so good and looked so pretty, and I'll show you guys that. It smelled just like Christmas. I then met up with Sarah in the food court, and we both gave each other massive hugs. It was just so great to see her. We then went off and had one of some of the shops, and Sarah went off to one of the makeup boutique shops, whilst I went in to have a little nose in the entertainer, see if there was any dolls that I could find. Didn't find any, so I then went off to what I thought she was in, but she was in a different place. But I did get 2 cute mirrors offers on there, and I'll show you guys those. She's got such pretty mirrors in there. I was having a good look around there. They've even got a wine bar in that makeup shop. It's insane. I then met back up with Sarah, and then we had a look at some other shops, and I came across this little chocolate little stall they had in the mall, and they had some chocolate Labubus. The Labubu chocolates looked so cute, but also a tad bit creepy. We then went off and had a look in a few more shops, and I got 2 mirror selfies from one of the clothes shops that I've gone into, that I always love going into, even though the jumpers they have in there are a little bit too expensive, unfortunately for my liking, but still really good to have a look at the jumpers in there. And I'm sure you guys the merch I've got from there. The merch they have in there are so cute, and they had little quotes written on them. We then went off to Slim Chickens. Love that place. I think I prefer that place to KFC and Nando's now. It's really reasonably priced, and the chicken just tastes so good. I have some chicken wraps with some chips and some coleslaw, and the coleslaw they do there is mwah, and had a refillable drink and just some Fanta, and I'm sure you guys that. The food in there was so good. We then just chilled in there for a little bit, and me and Sarah got a selfie from there, and I'm sure you guys that. We then went off to Marks and Spencer's and had a look on there, and I went off to the flower section from there, and it's always so good in there. They've got such a lovely flower section, and I've got some flower stats that I'll show you guys. They've got such beautiful bouquets of flowers in there with lovely roses with such beautiful colours and patterns on, and some really unusual ones as well, which I love. I then got some plants out of the plant section, and I'll show you guys those. These plants have such beautiful coloured leaves and patterns on. We then went off into John Lewis, and they had all their Christmas stuff up. The whole mall was decorated with Christmas decorations, Christmas music playing. In one of the shops they were playing Got to Be Certain, which was one of my favourite Kylie songs, so I was having a good sing along to that whilst in one of the shops. And then we went off to go to Smith's, and I got some bits in there. I then went off with Sarah to TK Maxx and had a look in there, and they've got all their Christmas stuff up now, and got a snap of all the Christmas displays that I'll show you guys. It's getting me feeling so festive with all the beautiful Christmas decorations, the lights, the Christmas trees, the little ornaments. It's just so adorable. We then went off into Hobbycraft to have a little look around there, as it's just right next door, and I hadn't been to Hobbycraft for so long, so I was having a good look around there. And then we went off into HomeSense, and I got snaps of some of the Christmas displays. It's so magical in there. The nutcrackers, all the Christmas trees and the Christmas lights and ornaments, and the pillows and blankets. I was having a lovely look on there and smelling all the Christmas scented candles, which I just love. I love a scented candle. Me and my older brother's girlfriend always love going to the candle section and smelling all the scented candles. So whilst there, I was thinking about her. We'll have to go there again with my older sister, my older brother's girlfriend soon. And then we headed back over to the mall, and before leaving we got some bubble tea, and I'll show you guys that. I love bubble tea. I had a peach bubble tea with some blueberry bubbles, and then we headed off, and I hugged Sarah and thanked her for a lovely catch up, and then went off to get the bus back. I had to get 2 buses to get back, and last time I've been to the mall I ended up getting the wrong bus. I ended up in the middle of nowhere, so I was a little bit anxious, but I managed to get the right bus back to the right bus stop, and then get the second bus back home. I made it. I then popped into Aldi to have a look around there, and they've got their Christmas aisles ready now, so I was having a little nose around there. And then I made my way back, and on my way back from being up there, I was listening to music on my headphones. There's a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas. I love a bit of Michael Bublé. I then got back, and my dad had gone to pick up Bear from being at the vets and having the snip done. And then I was just showing my mum and younger sister the bits that I got whilst out, and I'll show you guys a clip of those. Here's what I got whilst out in the mall today with Sarah. So first of all, I got these gingerbread Christmas biscuits from Tiger, and then we went off to Smith's and I got these 2 fashion packs for my Bluetooth doll. Can't wait to put her in these new looks. These ones have bows on, which is so cute. It's a skirt and a jumper and a dress with some puffy sleeves and a handbag and a necklace. And this one has a top and skirt and a dress with this beautiful waist pattern on, with a bag and a necklace. And then I got these from HomeSense for Bear for his birthday tomorrow. I can't believe he's won already. We've got this little squeaky cupcake birthday cake toy, and then for Christmas I've got him some little Christmas bones. First one in my family that I've actually got a Christmas present for, because he is the best. I can't wait to put my Pluto dolls in those new Barbie fashionista outfits. They are the best 2 fashion sets out of the rest of them. I looked through all of them, and those were my 2 favourite ones, and I especially love that rose dress with that rose print on. It's just so stunning. I can't wait to tuck into those biscuits as well. Dunk them in some of my cups of tea. Are you a dunker of biscuits? Let me know in the comments below. I love dunking a biscuit. The only bad thing is when you dunk it for too long and then half of it falls into your cup of tea, so when you forget and get a mouthful of the biscuit that had fallen into the tea in the first place. My dad's now back with Bear, so I'm going to give him lots of loving, and I have Jigsaw this evening. We're going off to the gym, which is just sort of weird for my Jigsaw is. So I've got my gym stuff ready. Just a t-shirt and some shorts to go on the treadmill and the running machine, which I always love to do, and the rowing machine. And I'll see you with a bit more to vlog when I'm back from being at Jigsaw, being at the gym later on. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at Jigsaw volunteering, which I do on Tuesday nights. I got to Jigsaw and we got ourselves ready to head off to the gym, which is just up the road. I did a gym session, so we were doing some weightlifting and doing the treadmill and on the running machine, and had a really good time there. And I saw some people who I played touch rugby with, so I was chatting with them. And then we headed back to Youth Club, where we did fruit or veg of the day, and we had some apples, so they had some bits of apple, we had some drinks of squash and water, and just chilled. And then it was the end of the session, and I got picked up by my dad, got home, got into my PJs, and then for my tea I had a chicken Caesar salad. The chicken Caesar salad was so delicious. It came with croutons, which I'm not really a big fan of, so I didn't have those, but I had a little bit of extra chicken that we had in the fridge left over, so that was really nice. I then was just watching a little bit of Vicar of Dibley, and they had the one where they thought Elton John was coming to the Autumn Fete, but it wasn't actually the real Elton John, and Kylie made an appearance, and it's probably one of my favourite episodes. I love Kylie so much, and it's so funny. No, parking in the upper field. Just love that show so much, and the theme tune as well, like the intro song, is always so lovely, and always brings back so many memories of me watching it with my grandma and my granddad. I then had a cup of tea and some of these gingerbread biscuits I got from Tiger. I was out with Sarah today, and they are so good. She actually messaged me because we both got the same lot and asked if I'd had them yet, and I haven't, and they were so good. I love gingerbread biscuits, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, then watch today's Home and Away and UK Soaps and Big Brother, and just see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, and I got up after a lie-in, and I then got showered and changed and had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and wished Bear a happy birthday. It's his first birthday today. I can't believe he's won already. Give him lots of cuddles. I was then catching up with neighbours, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing, colouring in, and was working on some illustrations and reading a little bit more of If This Gets Out. And then I got myself ready to go off for a walk and it had been raining most of the morning, and then by lunchtime the rain had stopped and it dried up a little bit, which was good, which meant I was able to get out for a walk and not be stuck inside all day. And I had a lovely stroll. I was listening to music on my headphones and was enjoying the nice crisp autumnal weather with all the crunching leaves beneath my feet, and I just loved that sound of the crunching of leaves beneath my feet. I then headed down to my town's castle where they've got it all decorated for Christmas already, and it looks amazing. I saw snaps on their Instagram and knew I had to go and check it out, so I headed down there and got some snaps of the castle all decorated for Christmas, and I'm sure you guys know snaps I got. So beautiful, all the Christmas trees and the wreaths and the garlands. I then went off into one of the lounges where you can have afternoon teas there, but you can also pop in for coffees and cold drinks if you'd like, and I got myself a hot chocolate from there, and I'll show you guys the stuff of that. That hot chocolate was so delicious, and I love that table that I was sat on with the carvings. It's such a beautiful table, and sat and chilled in there for a bit, and then some music playing in there, and the hot chocolate definitely lived up to its name. It was literally scalding hot, so it took me quite a while to finish that. I then got some snaps of me in front of some of the Christmas displays, like some of the Christmas trees, and on the staircase with this Christmas garland, and outside in front of this Christmas archway, and in front of the door with this Christmas garland around it and wreath on the door, and I'll show you guys those. There's such beautiful garlands and archways with Christmas decorations all over them. It gets me so excited for Christmas. Only like 44 days or stuff like that, which is insane. I'll be here before you know it. I then had a little stroll around the gardens, and then on the way back I was just listening to a bit of Michael Bublé, a bit of Bubble on my headphones. After going to the castle and seeing all the decorations, I was feeling very festive. I then got a snap of these autumnal leaves, and I'll show you guys those. They've got such beautiful colours and patterns on. I then headed off to One Stop to get myself a drink to have for work this evening. I've got work doing 6 till close. I then got back and got my uniform out ready for work this evening. I then had some soft cheese sandwiches with a cup of tea for my lunch, and sorted out my Blue Doll into a new look, and I'll show you guys that. It's my Blue Doll's newest look. I got this outfit from one of the fashion packs when it's missed. I was at the mall with Sarah the other day, and it's so pretty. Starting off with the shoes, she's got these black high heels on with these pink waffled bits on, and then she's got some black necking stockings and this red rose handbag and this beautiful rose print dress with straps and off the shoulder puffy sleeves, and this red necklace which has a rose on, and then her long hair flowing down the side, and this is the whole look. I put her in one of the new outfits I got from Smith. Went out with Sarah at the mall the other day in this rose print dress, and it's so pretty with some black stockings and a black pair of heels, and I wasn't sure if I was going to put her in a black pair or a red pair of heels, so I went to my younger sister and asked which she thought would look better, and we both equally agreed that the black pair would look better and matched the dress a lot more, so I went with the black pair instead. And I love the red necklace, the rose on, which is just so cute. I then listened to a bit of music, worked on some more illustrations and colours of dozing, and I'm now off to go and watch a bit of Doctor Who. I've just been watching a little bit of the 10th Doctor and Donna episodes. He's currently watching Turn Left, which is probably one of my favourite Doctor and Donna episodes, and just going to be chilling before going off to work this evening. I shall see you with a bit more of the vlog when I'm back from work. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at work. I had work 6 till close, so I got myself ready for work, and then my dad brought me to work. I then got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away. I got my drink that I'd got to have for work out of my bag and had a bit of that. And it was just me and one colleague on shift, so it was pretty quiet to start off with, and I was just getting some of the cleaning and clothes jobs done that I could get done early whilst it was quiet. It then picked up a little bit, and we had a few bookings in and people looking for drinks. So I was running food and drinks, doing some food and drink orders and drinks, making and cleaning tables, saw in charge of some of the regulars, and I was cleaning some tables inside as well as outside. And then I finished about 10ish and I clocked off, got my bag, and then waited to get picked up. And it was nice and cold and fresh outside, so it was nice to like cool off because it was so warm in my workplace. I was absolutely melting. So I sat and just listened to a bit of music whilst waiting to get picked up by my mum. Then she came and picked me up. We got back and I got into my PJs and put my workplace in the wash, as I'm now not in work till Saturday daytime. I then had some pizza for my tea. I had a cheese pizza for my tea and it was so good, nice and cheesy, just how I like it. I then finished writing my journal entry for today, put that away, made myself a cup of tea and had some biscuits that I got from the garden centre the other day with my cup of tea, and just read a little bit of the biscuits out. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away, UK6 and Big Brother. I shall see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday and I got up after a lion. I then finished off watching Neighbours and I've caught up with that, and it's very dramatic at the moment. There's been an affair reveal, so there's lots of drama unfolding with that. I then had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I had some peanut butter toast and was watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and they've got the Christmas music channels up now, which I am loving. So we had a lot of Christmas music playing this morning and had some bear cuddles, and then I got myself ready to go off for a walk, and it was a lovely sunny day, beautiful blue skies, and I just loved the country leaves beneath my feet and was listening to music whilst on my walk, enjoying the sunshine and blue skies. And then I made my way up to the garden centre, my happy place. I was in a little bit of a bad mood this morning, and so I thought, you know what will cheer me up, going to the garden centre, which always does the trick. And I got to the garden centre, I just felt all my stress, anger and worry and panic just fade away. Just love it so much up at the garden centre. They had Christmas music playing and I got myself singing along to some of the Christmas songs. I was having a lovely look around there, and I got some snaps of some of the Christmas displays. I'm going to show you guys those. Christmas displays in there are so beautiful, all the Christmas trees and the Christmas lights and baubles and decorations and the wreaths and archways and the little scenes they've got set up. They're just so cute, and all the little Christmas like Santas hanging down from the ceilings in like little parachutes and hot air balloons. I just love it. I was having a lovely look around there. I got some selfies in front of some of the Christmas displays and Christmas trees and all setups they have in there. I then got a clip of the Christmas train set from there that I'll show you guys. So cute. I love a Christmas train set. I did added a load of Christmas trees and like foliage to the Christmas train set. I was having a good look at that. I then went off to the plant section and got some plant sets from there, and I'll show you guys those. They had a load of new plant displays in the garden centre, so I was having a good look at those, with all the pretty succulents and cactuses and the plant pots that they have there. The animal ones are so cute, like there's parrot ones and there's some dinosaur ones as well. I then had a look at the home and stationery section, and also the sweet section as it's coming up to Christmas. You've got lots of Christmas chocolates and sweets and things like that. So I was having a lovely look around there. Very tempting, but I'm trying to be good, so I didn't get anything from there. I then made way back from being at the garden centre and was feeling very festive, so whilst on my walk back from being at the garden centre, I listened to a bit of Michael Bublé's Christmas. Bloody love a bit of Michael Bublé, especially around this time of year, the King of Christmas, and I was listening to White Christmas for Training Shania Twain, which is probably my favourite song off his Christmas album. I then popped to One Stop. I got myself some lunch from there, and I got back and I had my lunch. I had some chicken bacon wraps, but I wasn't a big fan of them, so I had one and I gave the other one to my mum. I then had a drink from there, and I had that on the walk home because it had got quite warm and I was absolutely melting, so I had that to cool down. I then had a cappuccino with biscuits and just went some more of If This Gets Out, worked on some illustrations and kind of stuff I was listening to a bit of music. My dad was sorting out his fishing stuff. He's going fishing tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. Typical, we get one nice day and then it starts to rain again tomorrow, but it's perfect fishing weather when it's raining, so it'll be good for him when going fishing. And my dad had taken my grandma off for a doctor's appointment and he was picking her up a little bit later on. I then was just working on some more illustrations and kind of some of those in. I was just watching some vlogs, TikToks, funny dog and cat videos, and then my dad went off and picked my grandma up from being her at the doctor's for a doctor's appointment, and then got back and we were just watching a bit of Escape to Country. I then watched some episodes of Father Brown and caught up with that, and then we ordered fish and chips and tea, and my dad went off and collected that and got back, and for my tea I had fish cake and chips. The fish cake and chips I had for tea were so good. I've been really loving my fish cake at the moment. I normally have games out on Thursday nights, but due to not many of us being available, we're going to be having it next week instead. There's no games like this evening. My dad then dropped my grandma home, and then when he got back he was packing the car ready to go fishing tomorrow. I then listened to a bit of music and worked on some illustrations and was kind of sort of dozing and just read some more of If This Gets Out, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be watching today's Home Away, UK Suits and Big Brother, and just see with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday and I got up early ready to go off to morning group, and our car sadly has had to go to car heaven, so it means we only have one car, and my dad was using that for work, so it meant that I wouldn't be able to get to morning group as we didn't have a car. So they kindly picked me up, and they have a little van that they go on and pick the others up. So I got picked up and I had set my alarm and managed to turn my alarm clock off, so I had literally quickly got myself ready and got myself some breakfast, had some bear cuddles, and then I got picked up, and luckily they were running a little bit late, otherwise I probably would have been in a bit of a rush. And I got to morning group and the weather was so awful. It's flooding in some places and it was like a little water ride whilst we were going down to morning group. The puddles were so big that they were literally going up and over the front window of the car. We then got in and got dried off, and we were doing some baking, and I love doing baking at morning group. It's one of my favourite things to do at morning group. I've been making toad in the hole, which I don't think I've ever had before, so I was looking forward to making that and trying that. We then had some cups of tea and biscuits, and then did some arts and crafts where we made some invitations for a Christmas gathering for the parents and carers of the members of morning group to come for some mince pies and some drinks and nibbles. So we're going to be baking some bits for that in the upcoming weeks. And then next week we're going off to Armsby Garden Centre, as it's all decorated for Christmas now, to have a little walk around there and look at all the decorations and probably get a bit of cake and drink in the cafe. And then the next week after that we're going to be having a Christmas movie morning, having some hot chocolate and some nibbles and wearing our Christmas jumpers, which reminds me I need to get more Christmas jumpers. I think I only own one, so we need to try to find some more Christmas jumpers. We then finished and we dropped back, and I'm going to show you guys the toad in the hole that I made. Here's the toad in the hole that I made at morning group. I don't think I've ever tried toad in the hole before, so I'm looking forward to trying this for my lunch. The toad in the hole looks great, it turned out really well, and I can't wait to have that for my lunch. I then ordered a new Monster High G3 skeletal doll which I have been looking for ages, and she's finally up on Smiths, and I'll show you guys a snap of that. She is stunning, and I can't wait to have her in my collection. She should be arriving soon, and I had the toad and hole for my lunch, and it was so delicious. I then had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and the rain finally stopped and it looked a bit brighter out there, and I popped to One Stop to get some bits for a movie night I'm having at my older sister's house with my younger sister. So my older sister's picking me and my younger sister up later on this evening, and we're going to be going down and having some pizza, watching some films, playing some games. That should be a nice evening hanging out with them. And on the way back from being at the shops, I got some flower snacks, and I'll show you guys those. I had a lovely stroll back, and it had dried up and wasn't raining, thankfully. And then I got back and it started to rain a little bit again. It's been a bit on off all day. It's just been so gloomy, and this rainy, gloomy weather has been making me feel so sleepy. So I ended up just lying on my bed and just chilling, listening to a bit of music, and ended up having a little bit of a sleep. And I didn't mean to, but my eyes were feeling very heavy, and especially with the sound of the rain as well, it's felt so relaxing. And I love that earthy, musty smell the rain leaves as well. It's probably one of my favourite smells. And I'm now off to go and watch some more episodes of Doctor Who that I've been rewatching, a lot of 10th Doctor episodes, and I'm just going to be chilling before this evening when I'm going off to my older sister's house for a movie night with my younger sister, and to see a bit more of the vlog later on. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at my older sister's house with my younger sister for a movie night. So we got there and we watched The Labyrinth, such a great film. David Bowie is such a legend, and I got snaps of my older sister's place. It's such a vibe with all the plants and the candles lit and the fireplace burning, and I'll show you guys snaps of that. Me and my older sister then had some pizza for tea, and I'm showing you guys that. On a cheese pizza, nice and cheesy, just how I like it. We then had some nibbles. I then got snaps of my nephews, my older sister's cats. They're so adorable, and the only nephews that I'm going to get anytime soon. My older sister then dropped me and my younger sister home. She then stayed for a little bit and it went off home, and I then finished writing my journal entry for today, put that away, had some cereal, and was just reading a bit more of 56 Out. And I'm now off to go and get into my PJs, and then we'll go to watching today's Home Away UK soaps and the Big Brother final. And I've been trying to avoid Twitter so not to see who's won, as I don't want to have any spoilers. And I've got my uniform ready for work tomorrow. We're doing a 10:30 till 2:30, so a nice 4-hour shift, nice easy shift. And I am going to be able to have a little bit of a lie-in tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. I shall see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely start to your weekend. I didn't start work till 10:30, as I was doing 10:30 till 2:30, so a nice 4-hour shift, nice easy one, which meant I got to have a little bit of a lie-in. I then got up, showered and changed, and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, listened to a bit of music, watched some TV, and was having some bear cuddles. And then my dad dropped me off to work a little bit early so I could pop to the Co-op to get myself a drink from there, and I got myself a pain au chocolat from there when getting my drink, and had that whilst on the way to work. And they were setting up for the Christmas Towns light switch on, so there's lots of stalls being set up and lots of wides. It's getting me very excited, looking very festive, and I popped to the flower shop and got some flower sets, and I'll show you guys those. They also have such lovely flowers in there with beautiful bouquets, lovely colourful flowers, beautiful patterns on, lots of roses and daisies and sunflowers, which I love. I then had a look around at the plant section and I'll show you guys the plants that I got from there. Lots of really pretty plants in there, lots of succulents and cactuses and pretty patterned leaves and pretty plant pots from there. I then was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeepers in there, and then went off and had a look at one sort of charge shops quickly before work, and I got this mug that says books, good books, warm tea, fuzzy socks, and it comes with a pair of fuzzy socks, which is so cute. I also got a Christmas jumper, and I'll show you guys a clip of me trying that on. Here's my new Christmas jumper. I realised the other day I only have like one Christmas jumper, so I got this one. It's a lovely green colour, it's really cosy, and it's got like this header around it, and then there's some reindeers on it, which is really cute. I'm going to be wearing that to my town's light switch on. I'm going to be meeting Tash and Jazz for 5:30. I'm going to get a drink from the George and then head up to see the lights being switched on. I then got into work. I got clocked in and put my bag away. I got my drink out to have for work and had some of that, and it was me, Tash and two of our colleagues on shift, so there was 4 of us in total, and it was so busy as the Christmas market before the switch on had started, so there was lots of people coming in for breakfast and for coffees. So I was buying lots of food and drinks, did lots of food and drink orders and drinks making and cleaning tables, and so on, charged some of the regulars. And then it calmed down and I did a massive cleanup, and my older sister had popped in to get the raffle prize for the women's rugby team's stall they were doing for the Christmas market, the switch on. So she popped in to get that and then headed off. I then finished at 2:30ish and clocked off, got changed into my jumper I'm wearing right now, and then I headed off to have a look into the charge shops that I'd missed this morning, and went off to my older sister's stall with the women's rugby team and tried the little like game they had where they have blue little like batons, and it's about like how quick the reactions are. My reaction skills aren't the best due to my dyspraxia, so my sister filmed and I failed miserably. I then made my way back, and on my way back I was listening to music on my headphones. There's a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas, seeing all the Christmas rides and stalls and stuff. It got me feeling very festive. I'm looking forward to going up there later on with Tash and Jazz. I'm going up there for about 5:30. I then got back and I put my dirty work clothes in the wash and got my clean uniform ready for work tomorrow. I'm doing a 10 till 3, and then I had some sausage sandwiches with a cup of tea for my lunch, and I was listening to a bit of music, doing some illustrations and colours of Jason, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks. And I've just been reading a bit more of If This Gets Out, and now I'm just going to be chilling before going off to meet Tash and Jazz later on for the light switch on, and just see it with more vlog when I'm back from that. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at my town's Christmas lights switch on and fair. So I got ready to go off to the town's light switch on and fair up in the high street, and before that my dad had to pop to Co-op to get some bits for my grandma, and then I got to my grandma's and dropped that off to her, and then walked up from there as she only lives around the corner from the high street, and had a look around some of the stools, and then I met Tash and Jamie and Levi, and we were having a look at some of the stools, and I got some snaps of some of the Christmas lights as they did the countdown and the lights were all turned on, and I'll show you guys some of the snaps I got. It looked so beautiful all lit up, and I saw a load of people I knew, so I was chatting with them, and they were all loving my jumper. I love this jumper so much, and it's such a pretty green colour. I love this coloured green, it's like a nice emerald colour. Then we got some churros and some crepes. Me and Tash got crepes whilst Levi and Jamie got churros. We then sat and had those, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of the crepe that I had. They were so delicious. I had a banana and Nutella one, and so did Tash. She copied me, but it's because I have a great taste in crepe fillings. And then after that, we had a look around some more of the stalls. They had lots of really cool things in some of the stalls, and went on some of the games. And I got Glinda, this little knitted Glinda from Wicked, and Tash got Alphaba. We then went to our workplace and sat and had some drinks from there, and then I did some TikToks using the songs from Wicked with my Glinda and Tash's Alphaba, and we were just holding them and making them perform and put those onto my TikTok. It's a bit of a laugh, and had so much fun making those little TikToks. I then was just chilling with Tash, Jazz and Levi, and we were just watching some funny TikToks of like SNL stuff. And then we popped to Aldi to get some bits from there, and Tash got some stuff for some of the Christmas lights, and I'll show you guys those. She always gets such great stats on me. We had a good look at Aldi, and we were looking at the Christmas section, and then I got picked up by my dad, got back, and for my tea I had spaghetti bolognese. The spaghetti bolognese I had for tea was so good, with lots of Parmesan cheese, just how I like it. I just love Parmesan cheese so much. I'm now off to go and finish my journal entry for today, get into my PJs, and then watch today's Strictly Come Dancing. I shall see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up after a little bit of a line, as I didn't start till 10. I was doing 10 till 3. I then got myself ready for work and had some toast and a cup of tea for breakfast, and was watching a little bit of TV and listened to a bit of music on the Christmas music channel. I then was having some bear cuddles and then got dropped to work by my dad, and just before work I popped to the corner shop to have a look in there, as I was up to work a little bit early, and I got these Christmas Santa reindeer glasses to wear near Christmas time at work. Can't wait to wear these at work with my green reindeer jumper I got the other day. Will go perfect with that. I then got into work. I got clocked in, I put my bag away, I got my drink out that I got to have for work, and I had a bit of that, and it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and we had a great team on, and I was wearing lots of food and drinks, doing lots of food and drink orders and drinks making and cleaning tables, and so on, chatting to a lot of the regulars. And it was a lovely day, so we had people sitting inside as well as outside, and the weather's supposed to be drying up. No more rain, thankfully, but it's supposed to be getting a lot more colder, so we'll definitely be needing to wrap up warm. I don't mind that. I'd rather it be chilly, so you can just put layers on or put a coat on, rather than it be absolutely luscious old rain, because then you don't really want to be going out and that, and it's just miserable weather. So I'm looking forward to it being a little bit more like crisp, a little bit colder, just wearing lots of jumpers and fuzzy socks and scarves and hats and gloves. I then was just tidying up tables inside as well as outside, and then we had a musician come in and play at 1 o'clock, so that was quite nice, quite chilled, and it calmed down. So I was just doing a massive clean up of all the tables, and then I finished at 3. I then clocked off and went off to Co-op and got myself some lunch from there, and got my younger sister some chocolate that she asked for, and then I got picked up by my dad as I was going to walk home, but I decided to not, as my leg was hurting a little bit, as it was a little bit sore. I then got back, put my work clothes in the wash. I then had my lunch. I had some cheese and red onion sandwiches, some barbecue hula hoops, and a cola for my lunch. Wrote a bit of a journal entry, and then ended up having a little bit of a nap. I definitely needed that. I was pooped. I then felt a lot better, and my leg wasn't hurting as much, so I then went for a little Sunday stroll, and it was a flash. That's what I'll show you guys. I had a lovely Sunday stroll. I was able to get some really beautiful flower starts. I then got back and my Monster High doll had arrived. I didn't think they were going to be getting it here for a while, so I was really happy that arrived, and I'll show you guys a clip of that. My Monster High G3 Skeletor Calaveras doll has arrived. She's so pretty, and I'm going to show you guys her in box. I'm keeping her in the box. She's so stunning. I've wanted her for so long. She comes with a handbag with a butterfly little brooch on there, and a little illustration sketch, and she's got a drinks bottle, a little skeleton purse, and a phone, and a hair clip, and some sunglasses, and she comes with a little pet. And onto the doll, she's got these beautiful blue high heels with flowers on, and she's got this beautiful dress with lots of lovely colours and patterns on, with a golden belt and necklace and blue ruffled sleeves and this pink bracelet, and she's got this beautiful headdress and such pretty eyes and makeup. I'm so happy to have her in my collection. I now am on the hunt for the Barbie X Frankenstein doll, hoping to get that in my collection. My dad then went off and collected my older sister from hers, as her car was at ours from when she'd gone up to the Christmas light switch on last night, and helped out at her rugby team stool, and I went off to the pub afterwards, so her mates had dropped her home. And then my younger brother and his girlfriend arrived. My dad had brought my older sister back to ours, and my mum was getting the tea ready, and it smelled so good. And then I was just reading a bit more of If This Gets Out, just a bit of music, and showed my older sister the new Monster High doll I got. And then we had our Sunday roast and had some pudding, and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious. All day at work while serving roast dinners for the customers, I kept thinking about the Sunday roast that we were going to be having, and it did not disappoint. We then watched a bit of Andy's Road Show. I then finished writing my journal entry for today and put that away, and I'm now off to go and watch the Strictly Come Dancing results, and hope you guys have all had a lovely week and all have a great new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with new vlog very soon.